Right now on campus it's currently 72 degrees, and all day today we've been experiencing on and off showers around campus. Later in the episode, I'll break down what to expect in your River Valley forecast. For all your news, weather, and sports, Tech TV starts right now.
Good afternoon, Arkansas Tech, and welcome to this Monday, March 9th edition of Tech Television. I'm Ava Word.
And I'm Aubrey Pham. Thanks for joining us.
According to the last AAA report, the national average for gas has climbed 27 cents in just the past week. It's even worse in the natural state, which saw an increase of 32 cents in the past week. The recent military events in Iran are the driving cause behind the spike in fuel costs. Iran plays a major role in producing crude oil, a key ingredient in gasoline. Prices tend to climb as we approach the spring months, creating a combination that's hurting everybody's wallets. AAA said in a press release that it's tough to tell when the trend of rising prices will stop, or how high prices will get. It's all going to depend on how the conflict in Iran unfolds.
A Russellville couple already facing attempted murder charges for the severe abuse of their 7-year-old son now faces new felony counts. Prosecutors say Christopher and Caitlin Freeman unlawfully obtained over $20,000 in SNAP benefits by hiding cash and assets. The Freemans were previously charged with attempted capital murder, first-degree battery, endangering the welfare of a minor, kidnapping, and tampering with evidence. Both have pleaded not guilty to those allegations. Both remain in the Polk County Jail on $100,000 bonds.
Russellville continues expanding as new businesses begin construction in town. Tech TV's Carson Hobson has the story.
Right now, it's just dirt and construction equipment, but eventually, this new addition to the city will keep more customers right here in Russellville. The new construction of Valley Park is bringing in businesses such as Ulta, Jersey Mike's, Nothing Bundt Cakes, Smoothie King, and Mattress Firm. With these businesses comes new opportunities for residents of Russellville.
We personally liked it just because of the visibility and the traffic.
Even with the expected economic boost, there have been concerns from community members about what this project could mean for local businesses in Russellville.
They're franchised, but they're local, owners. Most of these people that are owning are from Arkansas, from what I understand. Ulta's a little different story. It is a commercial, big box retailer, I guess. So, there's some positives and negatives there.
This development is not only offering more retail options for the city, but is also projected to bring in more businesses in the future.
I usually see it after it's already kind of established. They know they're coming, when they're looking for a contractor like me. But yeah, I've heard of several different businesses that are at least considering an option here.
Construction for Valley Park Center is expected to be finished by the end of August, bringing in new jobs and stores for the Russellville community. With Tech TV, I'm Carson Hobson.
So many new stores and restaurants are making their way to the community. After the break, we'll have more news about growth in our city.
Who can you turn to for news you can trust? Your local TV and radio broadcasters. You trust us to keep you safe during times of crisis and to deliver the weather, sports, and entertainment you rely on every day. We bring you the facts you need to make decisions that matter. And as misinformation floods social media, you can trust your local stations to deliver the truth. Text TV to 52886 and tell Congress you rely on your local stations for trusted news.
Construction and traffic delays have been a constant headache for drivers in downtown Russellville. But as the Dig Russellville project moves forward, city leaders say the short-term pain will lead to a long-term facelift. Tech TV's Trace Wiley has the latest.
The Russellville Dig project is in its final stages, and orange cones like this are starting to disappear, revealing what community members are calling a much-needed facelift for downtown.
Russellville has spent the last several years under construction as part of the DIG project. Mayor Fred Teague says the local water and sewer company, Citicorp, approached the city administration after identifying major issues.
They were going to have to replace all of the sewer and water infrastructure underneath downtown Russellville because of its age.
Mayor Teague said the project then expanded to include moving communication utilities underground and improving the overall look and accessibility of downtown.
To get rid of your utility poles in certain area of downtown.
While these improvements are now visible, Mayor Teague said the bigger impact will be long-term.
What you will see over time is economic development. And so what you're seeing is quality of life, quality of place will draw people to downtown.
The DIG project is expected to wrap up later this year. Until then, drivers can expect traffic delays as well as limited parking. Reporting for Tech TV, I'm Trace Wiley.
Looks like some exciting things are coming to downtown. You can stay up to date with the project on their Facebook page, Dig Russellville, and right here on Tech TV.
In other beautification news, Russellville is hosting the Great American Cleanup this Saturday at 9:30 in the morning. It will be held at the Lake Dardanelle Visitor Center. The goal is to remove invasive plants and protect native habitats at the Lake Dardanelle State Park. All tools will be provided, but volunteers are asked to wear weather-appropriate clothing and closed-toed shoes. Minors must be accompanied by a parent or guardian.
New York Times best-selling author Ayanna Gray will appear at Arkansas Tech University's Ross Pendergraft Library and Technology Center for the author series on Thursday, March 19th. The evening will begin at 5:30 with a meet-and-greet reception sponsored by the HEU Black Student Association and the HEU Black Faculty and Staff Organization. Gray will speak at 6 that evening. She is the author of a series of young adult fiction novels. She released Beast of Prey in 2022, followed by Beast of Ruin in 2023, and Beast of War in 2024. Her latest book for the young adult audience, Hawk and Sparrow, will be released on September 1st. After this break, Tech TV's Hayden Robertson will have your ATU sports updates. Keep it here.
As you get older, it's important to eat healthy, but groceries aren't getting any cheaper. Over 5 million older adults like you are eligible for benefits that help them pay for food. Visit benefitscheckup.org. You've earned this.
Welcome back to Tech TV. I'm Hayden Robertson, here with your ATU sports updates. The Wonder Boys baseball program took on the University of Arkansas at Monticello on Thursday and Friday of last week. With the second day of games being a doubleheader, Arkansas Tech won Thursday's game with a final score of 12-11, which ended on a walk-off single by Braden Watkins. In the bottom of the 10th, Tech would lose their first game on the doubleheader on Friday with a final score of 18-6, but bounced back nicely with an 8-2 victory in the following game. The Wonder Boys are now 13-10 overall and 9-3 in conference play. They compete this Tuesday at Carl Baswell Field against Henderson State Reddies, followed by an away series at Southeastern Oklahoma. The Arkansas Tech women's tennis team finished their three-match weekend undefeated after they beat UT Dallas on the road with a score of 4-2. In the match against the UTD, the Golden Suns dominated in both singles and doubles, and they continued their overall dominance on the season as they are now 6-1. The Golden Suns will now prepare to make their home debut this coming Friday as they host Central Oklahoma. The legendary 19-year head coaching career of Dave Wilbers came to a bittersweet end in the semifinals round of the 2026 Great American Conference Championship Tournament on Saturday night as Arkansas Tech lost to number 2 seed Northwestern Oklahoma 61-58. Over the course of his 19-year patrolling the sidelines, Arkansas Tech's Wilbert amassed a record of 382 to 162. His 382 wins are the second most of any basketball coach at Tech, men's or women's. Wilbert leads the program with the most wins since 2017 and 18. And back at the forefront of top programs with the GAC and the region. That's all the sports updates I have for you today. Let's send it back to the news desk with Ava and Aubrey.
Thanks, Hayden, for those updates. After the break, we're turning our eyes to the sky with your River Valley forecast.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it, because first is who we are.
You've worked hard. You've earned a life that you can call your own. Retirement worries shouldn't get in the way. But many Americans like you are finding that retiring on a fixed income is harder than they expected. Fortunately, there are benefits programs that can help. Visit benefitscheckup.org to see if you're among the millions of people eligible for thousands of dollars in benefits to help you age well, so you can focus on what's really important. Benefits Checkup.
Welcome back. I'm Trace Wiley here with your weather. Taking a look around the state, we have current temperatures in Fayetteville being 76, Little Rock being 74, Jonesboro being 72, and Texarkana being 80. Taking a look around Russellville, today's sunrise was at 7:32 a.m. and today's sunset is going to be at 7:14 p.m. Taking a look at your weekly forecast. Today we saw some showers with a high of 75 and a low of 63. Tomorrow is going to be cloudy with a high of 78 and a low of 62. Wednesday is going to expect some storms with a high of 69 and a low of 38. Thursday and Friday are going to be sunny with Thursday having a high of 64 and a low of 39, and Friday having a high of 75 with a low of 49. Y'all, these storms this morning, did y'all wake up to them?
I didn't wake up to it this morning, but I did. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
Yeah. I love it though.
I love storms. I woke up and then I went straight back to sleep. I was so excited.
I was in the shower when the thunder started, so I was really scared. But I don't want it to rain all week.
No, I'm ready.
My umbrella's at home, so.
Well, that's all for this edition of Tech TV.
Make sure to follow us at ATU Tech TV on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest news, weather, and sports updates.
Have a wonderful week, ATU.
Thank you.